News 6's Eric Von Aken joins us live now to break down what the governor had to say.
Julie, Matt, the governor went over the number of cases again. Those have not changed. We'll get to those in a moment. But he focused on who is really at risk here. It's not most of us. It's not people who are healthy. It's the elderly with health issues.
You know, the overall messaging in terms of what we're seeing is that this is a virus for the vast majority of individuals, will not lead to serious health complications. However, it's pretty clear that as people get older, and particularly those people that have a serious underlying medical condition, those are the people who are the most at risk to have serious negative consequences from this virus, including death.
The governor also announced that there is now a state of emergency for Florida. He said this is really procedural in case they need to purchase supplies immediately or bring in outside health personnel. If you got spring break travel plans, the Florida Health Department now wants you to quarantine yourself if you travel to any of the outbreak zones. If you take a cruise, they want you to limit your interaction with people, but not quarantined, for 14 days after. There are still 12 confirmed cases of the virus in Florida, according to the health department. Only one of them here in Central Florida, that's Volusia County, and 2 people in Florida have died. Now, here's how we got where we are today. This all started really late last year, December 31st in China. The first death was reported in Wuhan province. In Asia, on January 20th, coronavirus was spreading across Asia. Then about a month later, February 2nd, the first death was reported outside of China in the Philippines. In Japan, on February 5th, Japan quarantines the Diamond Princess, the first cruise ship to have been quarantined. In Switzerland, that's where the World Health Organization, the WHO, is headquartered. On February 11th, the WHO officially termed coronavirus COVID-19. In France, on February 14th, that was the first European death reported. In Iran, February 21st, that's when they reported the first deaths in Iran. In Italy, February 23rd, that's when Italy first reported their deaths. Both of those nations, Iran and Italy, have now become hot spots. Nigeria, February 28th, was when the first deaths were reported in the African continent. March 3rd in the United States, the first deaths reported here. As of today, there have been fewer than 4,000 deaths in 22 countries tied to the COVID-19 virus. In the U.S., we've seen just over 20 deaths. But to put this in perspective for you, comparing this to the flu, the CDC estimates so far this season, just this season, between 20,000 people and 52,000 people have died from the flu. That includes 136 children. As far as we can tell, children really are not affected by the coronavirus. Eric Von Aken getting results. Back to you.
Eric, thank you. The coronavirus is leaving many of us with questions about the virus and how we can protect ourselves from it. You can submit your questions on our website. Just head to clickorlando.com/coronavirus. Later this half hour, News 6 health reporter Kirsten O'Connor will help to answer some of your common questions we've been receiving and her getting results for your health report.